Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a brief tutorial on Blender, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a hunting scope. Okay, first we're going to go ahead and open up Blender. This is 3.0, the latest. We're going to go ahead and delete the primitive. So go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to hit 7 on the keypad, which is going to take us to this top view, top orthographic view. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in a mesh. Then we're going to add in a cylinder. And then we're going to type R on the keypad, 90, and then Y. So we'll go ahead and click there. We're going to hit S on the keypad to scale this. And then we're going to hit G on the keypad to grab it. I'm going to move it over to about here. Okay. Actually, you know what? I wanted to add more vertices to that. So let's go ahead and delete. Let's add another one. Let's add the mesh, and then we're going to go cylinder. And as soon as it comes in, we're going to click this box down here. We're going to go from 32. We're going to go up to 64. Okay. Well, now we're going to go ahead and hit R, type 90, and then type Y. Okay, we're going to click. Now we're going to hit G on the keypad. We're going to move this over to here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and move this a little bit so we can see the back side. Now we're going to go to from object mode to edit mode. And we're going to click on this edit type, which is face select. And then we're going to click here. We're going to type E on the keypad. We're going to extrude this out. Then we're going to type S, and then we're going to scale this in a little bit. Type E again. We'll extrude this out. Then we're going to type E again. Extrude that out. We're going to scale that up. E on the keypad and extrude this over. Okay, now we're going to hit 7 on the keypad. So this is our basic scope here that we want to work with. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this. Rotate that around. We're going to click on here. We're going to move the mouse outside, hit E to inset. We're going to inset, and then we're going to hit E to I to inset, E to extrude. Then we're going to hit I to inset. Then we're going to hit E on the keypad to extrude, and we're going to extrude the lens back a little bit. So basically that's what it's going to look like this. And then we're going to spin around to this side, do the same thing, select that face, I to insert, inset, E to extrude back, I to insert, inset, and then E to extrude back. We'll have something like this. Okay, now we're going to hit 7 on the keypad again. Now we're going to go ahead and put our little round ball in there. So we're going to go ahead and go add. We're going to add a UV sphere. We're going to hit G to grab, and then we're going to move it on the Z axis. So we're going to hit Z. We're going to put it about halfway there. So we'll go ahead and click there. And now we're going to add a cylinder. So we'll come down here to cylinder. We'll add that. We're going to G to grab, and then we're going to X to constrain it on the X. We're going to put it right in the middle there. And then we're going to S to scale and scale that down. Okay, now we need to move it. So we're going to grab on the Y, on the Z. Okay, we're going to spin that a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to grab this on the, going to grab it on the Z. We're going to move it back about to here, and then we're going to hit S on the keypad, and we're going to scale that down. Okay, let's go ahead and check that. That don't look too bad. That's going to be a little dial. Probably scale that a little bit smaller. So hit S to scale. Okay, now we're going to bring this out. So we'll grab it on the X, and we'll bring it out just a little bit more. Right there. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to go ahead and click that face. We're going to hit I to inset. going to bring it in a little bit, E to extrude, and we're going to bring the face in a little bit. Okay, now we'll go back to 7. Now we're going to go ahead and add another cylinder. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab onto this. We're going to move it, type Y, and we're going to click off of it. We're going to type rotate 90 on the X and click there. Now we're going to hit S to scale. We'll scale that down a little bit. Now we're going to grab it. We're going to move it. Let's go ahead and rotate this. It looks like it's where it's supposed to be. All right, maybe scale a little bit. S, bring it in a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to click off. We're going to select that face. I to inset. E to extrude. Pull this down a little bit. Okay, this is going to be our base scope. Go ahead and check both the ends. Looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to hit S7 on the keypad. We're going to come over here to the wrench. We're going to add our first modifier. We're going to add a subdivision surface modifier. Okay, now we have to beef that up a little bit. We're going to go 4 levels and then 4 there. And then we're going to add our loop cuts. So we'll come down here to loop cut. And then we're going to go ahead and click that loop cut there. Then we're going to grab it. We're going to move it on the Y. Guessing it's going to be the Z axis. So we'll go ahead and click there. We'll add a loop cut there. Add another loop cut there. We'll grab it. We'll move it on the X. Okay, now we'll add some loop cuts here. Let's put some over here. Let's grab that. It's taking a little while. Grab it on the X. We'll move that loop cut up close to the end of the. Then we're going to click there to insert one. We're going to grab, move it on the X. Okay, now we'll click that tool to click off of the loop cuts. I'm going to go ahead and rotate this around. Okay, this needs some on the inside, so we're going to go ahead and click that face. Going to insert. Let's click there. Let's undo because I don't think it actually clicked. I wasn't on the face select. So come up here to face select. Let's click this face here. Let's do I for insert. Let's come just a little bit smaller than the lens. Click. Okay, that's going to smooth that up. Now we're going to go ahead and rotate around. Do the same thing here. We'll click and then we'll go insert. I'm going to stretch that out till it's almost as big as the opening. Click. Okay, this looks pretty good. We're going to add some loop cuts in here. So let's go ahead and add loop cuts. Let me deselect that. I'm not sure why that's selected, but we'll go ahead and add the loop cut there. We'll add one there. We'll add one there. We need a couple right here. So we'll go ahead and click on that. add one there. And we're going to move. Actually, let's click here. Let's undo that. Control Z. Let's get the loop cuts. And then we'll put a loop cut here. I'm going to G to grab it. Go there. Let's put a loop cut there. Let's go G to grab it. Let's move it on the X. Come up real close to there. Click. Okay, let's insert another loop cut. G to grab on X. Okay, we'll go close to there. All right, let's spin this around, see how it looks. Don't look too bad. I'm going to go ahead and go from edit mode to object mode. We'll right mouse click shade smooth. Need another little loop cut in there. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's go back to the edit mode. Let's put another loop cut in there. Go ahead and click there. Let's go to the face select. Let's type off of that real quick. Click that. Then inset. Drag in. Let's inset another loop cut or another inset face. Okay, now we'll spin this around. I'm going to do the same right here. So we'll select that face, I to inset. And then we'll drag this out till it's right there. Okay, that's not too bad. That looks all right. Let's go ahead and spin this around so we take a look at it. Okay, this is going to be our little scope. Go ahead and go from edit mode to object mode. Let's pan this over. 7 on the keypad. This looks pretty smooth. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and spin this around. Looks like a pretty decent scope. Alright, so that's going to be the end of our tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got something useful out of this video on how to create a basic hunter scope in Blender 3.0. Okay, thanks for watching.